What's up guys, thank you for joining today, and today we talk about some XRP news. Before we get into all of this guys, I am not a financial advisor and I cannot be held accountable for any investment that you make. Now guys, please don't forget to subscribe. This will be a huge help to me. So let's dig in. Guys, I have some proof today. I have actual proof that XRP is the chosen one. And the currency, the crypto that is getting ready, and the time is very near guys. I am maybe talking this week. We are very near guys to actually witness something that has never been witnessed. Now let's take a look at this video dating March 31, 2014 of the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis. Let's take a look what they say.
Inside this institution is something like a Ripple platform, that currency agnostic peer-to-peer payment system I just described that facilitates low-cost payments. So, potentially consumers can bypass Western, that $10 service fee. I mean, that's going to be a thing of the past. I mean, with Ripple, you'll be able to send money anywhere in the world for very low cost. So that's something that could come together, kind of this marriage of well, I thought I'd end on a happy note.
Did you see what he's saying, guys? He's literally telling you that the Federal Reserve Bank may use Ripple to make cross-border transactions, so you can bypass Western Union. Now, guys, this is not a small thing. This is, look how long ago. And now we are actually here. We are here. The things that we see are happening. And people still don't believe it. But believe me, it's gonna happen sooner or later. And if you don't want to recognize this, guys, you're gonna miss out. Now let's take a look at here. The Bank of England considers issuing a new cryptocurrency. The Bank of England wants its own version of crypto. A CBDC central bank digital currency would be a new form of digital money issued by the Bank of England and for use by households and businesses. It would exist alongside cash and bank deposits rather than replacing them. Now guys, if they are replacing them, who's gonna bridge them? Who's gonna make a digital yuan go from another digital currency? Now we have to understand what that actually means, because XRP will be in the between of all of these digital currencies. And as I showed in one of my videos, that the Bank of England is actually using RippleNet. Now guys, this is all connected, as you can see, and it's very early. Things are happening now and you have to act fast. Now this is a video that I actually want to show you guys. Let's take a look at this.
It's a very pertinent question to ask, how do we build back better?
To build back better or whatever.
We have a chance to reset the clock and build back better than before.
To build back better than before.
Remember the terrible damage of COVID as we try to build back from this global pandemic.
Joe Biden calls it build back better.
Build back better.
Building back better.
To do things differently. To build back better.
We're going to build it back better.
And build it back better.
It's my plan to build back better.
Start taking all the problems that have been created in education and mental health and start to build back in a positive way.
I have launched a booklet called Build Back Better, Britain After Coronavirus.
It's about building this.
Now guys, I'm not gonna show you the whole video, but you can see that all these people know what is coming. They are all talking about the exact same thing, using the exact same words. Now, I don't like conspiracy theories and that things that much, but guys, this is something that is just there. It's out in the open, and it's just for people who want to see that. And if you don't want to see that, that's your choice, guys. But just know that it will be missed. Now here we have Elon Musk again saying, Elon Musk a typo, and Twitter wants you to hodl cryptocurrency dictionary to decode it. Now, in my opinion, Elon Musk is buying XRP, guys, and he's telling you to hold Dogecoin. I have nothing against Dogecoin, but you have to understand that it has absolutely no function. And people these days are not looking at function anymore. They just look at memes and they just want a quick buck, and that's it. But guys, we are in this for the long term. That's why a small correction, or even if prices fall down, we are not moved. We are still relaxed and we can wait for things to go up again, because we invest in something that we believe and we know that it is good. And Dogecoin will always be this kind of speculation and bubble that we actually don't know what's going to happen with, because there is no function, there is no use case. And actually it's similar to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is just actually a store of value at the moment, and the transactions are so slow that you can't even like really use it. So we have to think about all these things. Let's take a look. Bitcoin transactions are more expensive than ever. The all-time high in fees coincides with a perfect storm of all-time highs in difficulty and block demand. Bitcoin's average transaction fees have well surpassed all-time highs as minor outages in China have slowed block production at a time when demand for block space has never been greater. Now you can see, guys, XRP is not here for a long time anymore if all of these things are against it, you know. And it's not gonna be the very best cryptocurrency out there anymore. It's gonna lose its value at one point. Let's take a look at Jeremy Hogan. Shout out to this guy. Always great value. There are two reasons I am fairly confident the amount will not be granted. First, the bar is very high on amount to strike. The court must find the claim, defense, tenacious, waste time to even pursue. Now, I don't know what he's talking about there. The second reason I don't know will be granted is Upton case. It's binding precedent, factually similar. Let's take a look. The judge's initial oral ruling was a touch vague, but contrary to what the SEC states in its letter, she did state she was granting access to internal memos being sent to higher ranking officials expressing the agency's interpretation on these matters. How soon we forget. Now, that's it on Jeremy Hogan. This is another video I want to show you guys. I'm not going to show you everything, but this is just how people are thinking now about Bitcoin.
Which SPAC issuance has screeched to a halt. Is that a legitimate boogeyman or not?
Well, look, let's talk about digital assets more generally, Bitcoin being the best known of the digital assets. And my answer to this is, of course, we're going to have more regulation that touches on digital assets. Let's go with the potential functions for digital assets. We've got store of value, we've got method of payment, and then we've got facilitation of financial transactions. Starting at the very top, in all of those areas, you need transparency. You need to know that any money laundering, any terrorist financing, and frankly, to put a point on it, taxation rules are being followed. You need to know that they're being followed around the globe. Because if you're having financial transactions, we've learned over time that you need those to have what I would say is a legitimate, well-functioning system that doesn't facilitate bad actors. So that is part of what is coming, regardless of the activity, the underlying digital asset activity. And then we can talk about different pieces of regulation.
Now here you can see, guys, and XRP has all of these things set in place because every transaction is being recorded by the own XRPL banks, because they can use their CBDC on the XRPL and have everything registered. So there cannot be any money laundering or criminal activities. XRP has the technology, and that's funny because he was the chairman when they got sued. So he's literally talking about something which was already there, and then they sue them, which does not make sense, guys. So let's take a look at this. XRP holds $1 level as support against the SEC increases. Now we know, guys, that XRP and Ripple have a very strong position against the SEC as of the moment. And this week, guys, we will know more because, first of all, Brett Garlinghouse asked for dismissal and we are still waiting. XRP holders intervened and we are still waiting. Now, all of these things, there will have to come a decision. And this decision is very soon. Now, guys, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and follow me for more. Cheers.